Welcome back. The inclusivity of the boy child has over the past few years gained traction amongst various role players within society. To date, various stakeholders are finding ways to address some of the issues that the boy child faces. This coming weekend, teenage boys will convene to not only be given tools on how to face challenges head on, but also be equipped to be mentally resilient. We're joined in studio by owner of Sina Mental Health Consulting, Ms. Francina Uukule. Ma'am, good evening and welcome to the show.
Good evening, Nina. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here.
Yes.
Now, the month of May is normally celebrated or recognized, as Mental Health Awareness Month. Let's start by looking at the status of mental health amongst the boy child, the Namibian boy child.
Excuse me?
I want to look at what the status is concerning mental health amongst young boys in Namibia.
Okay. The mental health topic in Namibia, when it comes to a boy child, is still not unexplored. Because most of the time, most of the programs, they are only focusing on the girl child. And at the end of the day, the boy child, they are really neglected and they are not taken care of. And at the end of the day, it becomes a problem. And even nowadays in the society still feels like a boy child is not allowed to cry, for example. It's a taboo, and they cannot even express how they feel still. And this is a stage where we are when it comes to mental health in Namibia. Yes.
Speak to us on some of the major issues that boy children face.
Thank you for the question. The major issues boy child are faced nowadays is lack of people to motivate them, role model to say. And they are more focused on social media, whereby at the end of the day, they are even learning wrong things, things that are really distracting them. So a lot of times, our boys, they are also doing a lot of drugs, which is substance abuse, drugs and alcohol. And also they face a lot of peer pressure. Yes, so those are most of the issues that are faced by a boy child at the moment. Yes.
You're going to be hosting this retreat for teenage boys. Speak to us about this retreat that you've planned.
The retreat came as we were doing one-on-one counseling sessions in the office. That's when we picked up that a lot of kids, a lot of children, especially boy child, they lack that platform to express themselves. And us hosting this weekend getaway, we just want to encourage and empower a boy child that it's okay to cry. You are also a human being, at the end of the day. And some of the topics that we feel like you would want to focus on is topics like peer pressure, how to deal with peer pressure, how to refrain from drugs, and how to select, or at the end of the day, have a faithful friend, a good friend, and obviously the bullying in schools. Yes.
You mentioned earlier how many of the boy child issues also stem from the fact that they don't have good role models around them. They have nobody to look up to that's doing the right thing. In this retreat, is there also a possibility that you could perhaps link them, with role models who are going to show them what it is to be a young man and how to grow into a respectful grown adult and member of society?
Yes, that is very possible, because in this retreat or weekend getaway, we are going just to kind of teach them a lot of skills on how to be focused, how to value themselves. And obviously, at the end of the day, those are the things that we are gonna focus on, so that at the end of the day, they become successful in the society. Yes.
As somebody who works on a, a general and often basis with young boys, what is your hope, in terms for the future of the boy child, especially the Namibian boy child?
I would just to see the mental health of a boy child being prioritized as of that of the girl child. And obviously having more platforms or where a boy child can express themselves and or talk openly about their feelings. And as Namibians, we need to hold hands and support our young men of tomorrow. Yes.
With this retreat that's happening over the weekend, what is the age group that you're targeting? And any parent perhaps, or aunt or uncle that's watching this evening that's thinking, oh, that might be a good opportunity to send a young boy that they know, where can they also go and get more information?
Our age group is, we want to focus on teenagers, because during our counseling sessions, like I said previously, is that teenagers, they are faced with a lot of issues. And parents also, during the sessions, one-on-one, they are also faced with difficulties on how to handle teenagers. So that's why we just want to come up with these platforms where we can talk to these teenagers.
So is that 13 to 19, 12 to 18?
Yes, thank you so much, Nina. The age group is from 13, 13 is a teen. And we are just looking at 13 before the 17th. Yeah, 13 and 17th, because that is a crucial, those are our crucial stage of children. And we just want to talk to them and obviously motivate them and support them so that they can be focused in life.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for being here this evening, Francina, and all the best with the retreat and the wonderful work that you're doing amongst the boy child.
Thank you so much, Nina.
That was Francina Uukule, who is the owner of Sina Mental Health Consultancy, speaking to us about this weekend retreat that they'll be hosting for teenage boys, to encourage them, uplift them, and to give them all the tools they need to be success in life. When we come back, it's time.